and welcome back to Americans Who Think They Know Soccer, where today we're going to be discussing Euros, where we've seen some interesting games so far. I think most of them have been pretty predictable. We've seen some crazy moments, I guess, but we're going to be talking about our dark horses in this tournament, because certainly it's anyone's game at this point. So we're going to start over here. Who do you think is going to win the Euros?
So I personally think Germany's going to win the Euros, but for a dark horse, I think I got to go with Switzerland. They have a solid team, but they're always overshadowed by all the bigger teams around them, like Germany, Italy, France, Belgium, like all those bigger teams.
What about you, Vince?
Well, before I go on to my pick, Somewhat is the only good player on their team, so I'm going to have to disagree with you on that one. And with my dark horse pick, I'm definitely taking Spain. They had the most dominant team, and when you have a 16-year-old who plays like he's a veteran and plays like he can already win the Ballon d'Or in Yamal, I mean, it's unpredictable. So I think Spain definitely has a shot at winning Euros.
For my pick, I mean, I would say France would win, but as a dark horse, I would say either Denmark or Spain. But for Denmark, like, they're not the most flashiest team. They're not popular, but they can put it all together, and I think they can go make a run. Spain, I definitely think they just have a solid group, a lot of players, especially what you said, Yamal, and yeah.
All right, we're going to take a question from the audience now.
Is there one team you think will get knocked out earlier than expected?
Italy. You know, they're not as dominant as they once were. You know, they're coming off a win in Euros just a couple of years ago, but you know, they didn't make it to the World Cup. They're not good when it comes to international soccer, really, in the last couple of years, ever since that 1 Euro win. So I'm going to have to definitely say Italy is one team that's definitely getting knocked out. And as of today, they're playing Spain. Spain's easily winning that game.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to agree with Vince here. You know, we've seen them struggle in the past in international competitions. And, of course,
and they're losing veterans. They've lost a lot of guys. So
Yeah. All right, we're going to take one more question.
Speaking of the show here, we got Americans who don't know much about Euro soccer. Why not take the American team here, Georgia? That's my favorite. What do you think about that?
I personally think they're not like the greatest team. Let's be honest, I don't think anybody here can name a single player on Georgia. But
can you?
Dude, Stetson Bennett, bro.
Oh.
I don't know.
That's not.
Stick to football.
Well, that's why this is what our show is. Anyway, this segment was brought to you by MLW. Catch the best wiffle ball action on the internet on their YouTube page, MLW Wiffle Ball, and all of their socials. Also, they have a Summer of Stadiums tour headed to many major minor league ballparks across the country. And look out for play-by-play calls of the day after the first game of every series video posted on their YouTube. That's all for Americans who pretend they know stuff about soccer. Signing off for now.